Shalom, shalom. This is new Yeshua Israel, Hebrew on the island too. Today's video is dirty devil tricks and race plots. Again, this video was a video that I wasn't planning to make tonight, but I had to do it. These heathens forced me to expose them. In Isaiah 62, I'm paraphrasing, it said that the Most High put watchmen upon the walls of Jerusalem. And remember, Jerusalem was a people before a place. The Most High put watchmen upon the walls of Jerusalem. We are not to be silent day or night. And then we need to then, and I'm paraphrasing, go to the Most High and tell him to make Israel renowned, Jerusalem renowned in the earth again. That means the top, apex nation of the world forevermore. So since he tells us to be the watchman, what's the job of the watchman? Job of the watchman is to watch and send reports back, intel. And that's what I'm bringing to my people, the intel, the information that I found out. And what you need to do, you need to stay on deck as well and send this information out. Or I don't have a YouTube channel. That doesn't mean anything. You can leave comments. A lot of you guys got Facebook, Twitter, and whatever else social media you have. You can spread the word. You can spread my videos. Remember, listen, all you people know, you know that we are living in the end of time, the end of days. I'm not saying the specific day, but you know we are in the season of the end. You are living a test right now. Do you want to be obedient or not be obedient? Do you want to be lazy or do you want to be fully activated? I want to be a new Yeshua Israel, Hebrew on Island too. I want to be fully activated because I know I have one round of this. I have one time to get it correct. And we're living in the end times. Stay on deck. Isaiah 62, the Most High set watchmen on the walls of Jerusalem that should not be silent day nor night. I'm showing the love of the brethren to expose our biblical enemies, his plots, his plans that he has for us. Let me get right into it. I'm going to read a scripture because you Israelites need the scriptures. You need the scriptures. You need to turn off Netflix, Orange is the New Black, or Witcher, or whatever you're watching on Netflix. Put down the controllers to PlayStation and Xbox. Stop watching sports. Women stop reading love novels and watching novellas and stories and stuff like that. And be serious about the Most High. When the end comes, what are you going to say? Well, I was busy with life. You're going to say, okay, put him or her in that garbage pail over there. Give them this menial reward for the menial effort that they put in while I gave them their life upon the earth. I don't want to be known like that. I know this is a test. This is our punishment and our test. Are you going to stay on deck? Are you going to be active? Or you want to just sit in a lazy boy chair and just relax? Not me. Because the scriptures say the Most High is not going to forget what we have done upon the earth. And he's going to reward us accordingly. I wasn't planning to make a video tonight, but I seen another plot that are biblical enemies, the apex heathen. You know who he is. Starts with a C or a W. And again, as I say in a lot of my videos, I'm not scared to even mention them. But I know the bigger picture. The bigger picture, my bigger goal and drive is to have my channel active, instructing the Israelites on how to walk righteously, justly with their Elohim. And I can't do that if my channel is terminated or flagged or whatever. Come with me to Psalm 37. Psalm 37 in the Tanakh. 37 is of King David. And I'm reading a little loud because my wifey in the background is washing some dishes. And, I want you to make sure you hear every word. Psalm 37. Do not be vexed by evil men. Do not be incensed by wrongdoers, for they soon wither like grass, like virtue fade away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Abide in the land and remain loyal. Seek the favor of the Lord, and he will grant you the desires of your heart. Leave all to the Lord. Trust in him. He will do it. See, that's the problem with our Israelites. They're out there protesting. They don't realize that it's really a plot what's going on. They don't see that because the Most High hasn't opened their eyes. He hasn't opened their eyes to the scripture. When you read Isaiah 44, he says, for they have not known or understood. He said, I close their eyes so they can't see and their ears so they can't not hear. He did that to them scripturally. He did that to them in a worldly sense. They don't know what's going on. They only got a superficial outlook of what's going on. And they don't realize that they're being steered in the direction of our biblical enemy, the apex heathen, and you know who it is. It says, leave all to the Lord. Trust in him, he will do it. I know a lot of you didn't hear that. My sister Anuya or Celeste, she texts that. So you people don't need to be picking it. We don't need to be trying to help America recover and have freedoms again. We shouldn't be involved in any of that. Remember, we are POWs, prisoners of war. They can say they got us from Africa. No, we were born in the Western Hemisphere. The Western Hemisphere is the old world. The Americas, South America, Peru, Brazil, and all around the Caribbean islands. The Western world is the old world, the world flowing with milk and honey. They lied to you. The desert over there, the fake Middle East, is not the land flowing with milk and honey. I know that's above your pay grade. A lot of you can't still believe it. But some of you are still reading the New Testament. So I know you don't got the memo. Leave all to the Lord, trust in him. He will do it. Have you ever read Psalm 37? When my sister Anuya or Celeste, she sent a great comment. She's saying we don't need to be protesting and doing this, doing that. We need to trust in the Lord. She apparently read Psalm 37, verse 5. All I added to her script was, that doesn't mean that we let the heathens walk all over us. That doesn't mean we let the heathens beat us down. Those are weak Hebrew Israelites. Those are Martin Luther King Christian Negroes. Hold hands, let them spray you with water hose. Turn the other cheek 1,000 times because they're going to punch you in your face 1,000 times. The sick German shepherds on you. Fucking kill that German shepherd. Step on his paws. You never seen what happens when you step on dogs' paws, like incredibly hard. Break his fucking paws and then strangulate him. Don't let these heathens beat you down. Beat them down. And what I say, I'm not saying to go out and do violence. I'm saying if they attack you, don't be turning the other cheek. You turn the other cheek to your brethren. The Tanakh informs us to love the brethren. Your brethren are only the people of your race. Your neighbor is the people of only your race. That's Christmas. That's Christian dogma, lies, devil tricks. So that this demonic heathen can beat you down into the ground, into bone dust, make you effeminate, make you scary. No. The way you beat white supremacy is with black supremacy. You don't take a kitchen knife to a gun battle. That's demonic Christian sorcery to make you think, oh, I got to be weak and humble. I got to let them kill my mother, my sister, my brother, my neighbor. And then I'm going to be considered a big person saying, I forgive you, you demon heathen. No. Fuck their shit up. Excuse me. Beat them up. You only forgive, you only turn the cheek to the Israelite. He's your brother, he's your neighbor. If you say I'm wrong, you don't know the scripture. You got you're still swimming in Christianity. Here at the new Yes from Israel at Hebrew on the Island too, I have got out of the swimming pool of Christianity. A lot of Christianity in the world has made you effeminate, weak, docile. Let me start it again. This Psalm 37 is very good. Psalm 37, do not be vexed by evil men. Do not be incensed by wrongdoers, for they soon wither like grass, like verdure fades away. I don't know that word, verdure. That's what it says. Trust in the Lord and do good. Abide in the land and remain loyal. Seek the favor of the Lord, and he will grant you the desires of your heart. You ask yourself, well, why is it things happening? You know, why am I in this condition? Because you don't love the Most High. You don't revere him. You don't keep his commandments. Seek the favor of the Lord, and he will grant you the desire of your heart. How do you seek the favor of the Lord? Do what the wisest man said in Ecclesiastes 12:13. For the conclusion of the whole matter, the sole purpose of man is to fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Revere the Most High, magnify his name, extol his name, act like King David towards him. He'll love you like crazy and hook you up. But you want to do the opposite. You don't want to keep commandments. You want to live like Christians and Americans and Europeans. And this is your result that you're going to get. Verse 6 of Psalm 37. He will cause your vindication to shine forth like the light, the justice of your case like the noonday sun. See what these demon apex heathens are doing? It's all being revealed. Watching my other videos. They got cops in disguises breaking the glass, writing graffiti on the wall saying everything is free today, and putting bricks out in front of the municipal buildings so they can break windows, egging them on. It's a plot. You don't see it. A lot of you don't see it. The 1/3 see it. He will cause vindication to shine forth like the light, the justice of your case like the noonday sun. Be patient and wait for the Lord. Do not be vexed by the prospering man who carries out his schemes. I told you, that's why my title is the devil tricks, the sneaky devil tricks, something like that, and the race plots. Psalm 37, be patient and wait for the Lord. Do not be vexed by the prospering man. This apex heathen is the prospering man who carries out schemes. Schemes are plots. See, if you read your scriptures, you would know what's going on today. You would be in the know. You're not in the know because you're not in the Most High scripture. You're too busy with things of the world. Verse 8 of Psalm 37, give up anger, abandon fury, do not be vexed. It can only do harm. See, what they're trying to make you do is to revolt, because they got a plot, they got a scheme for you to revolt in the cities when you do it. It's called the National Guards. It's called FEMA camps. It's called guillotines. It's called hot police bullets. For evil men will be cut off, but those who look to the Lord, they shall inherit the land. A little longer, and there will be no wicked man. You will look, and where he was, he will be gone. Let me read it again. Psalm 37. You guys haven't read Psalm 37. Psalm 37, verse 9 and 10. For evil men will be cut off, that apex heathen that's been gunning for us all these years, he's going to be cut off. He can keep thinking he's going on forever. For evil men will be cut off, but those who look to the Lord, they shall inherit the land. A little longer, and there will be no wicked man. You will look at where he was, he will be gone. See, his reign is short. We're living in the end days. The Most High said he's going to be gone. You know where he's going to be at? He's going to be inside your barn, sleeping on the floor with slave chains, getting ready to go back to work, and he's only went to sleep for about 2 or 3 hours. You're going to work his ass to death. That's where he's going to be, in your barn, with no vista, no beautiful views, bread and water. His kingdom is going to be gone. Verse 11 of Psalm 37. But the lowly shall inherit the land and delight in abundance well-being. The wicked man schemes against the righteous and gnashes teeth at him. This is why I'm making this video. Schemes or plots or plans. He's doing this in his bed while he's sleeping for you, Negro, aka true physical only Israelite of the Bible, of the Tanakh. And I only mention Bible because this Christian's probably listening or will listen on later. The wicked man schemes against the righteous. The righteous are people that do the law. The wicked are not the law keepers. The righteous are the law keepers. The wicked man schemes against the righteous and gnashes teeth at him. The Lord laughs at him, for he knows that his day will come. And that's what you need to know. That, I would love to say it, but I want to keep my channel on. That apex heathen, his race starts with a C or a W. The Lord laughs at him, for he knows that his day will come. The wicked draw their swords, bend their bows to bring down the lowly and needy, to slaughter the upright man. Look what's going on. Look what has been going on for hundreds of years. They've been slaughtering us. Their swords shall pierce their own hearts, and their bows shall be broken. That's what we wait for. That's what we long for. That is what is on the horizon. Better the little that the righteous man has than the great abundance of the wicked. You know they're rich as hell. They're demons, but you don't want to be them. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord is the support of the righteous. They're all going to get broke up. The Most High is bringing them the heat. He just keep making them think that everything is cool. Everything is going good. We're going to regain our you-know-what privilege. W privilege. He's going to break their arms. The Lord is concerned for the needs of the blameless. Their portion lasts forever. See, the Most High's focus is on you, Israelite. When you're a law keeper, you're considered blameless in the sight of the Most High. And he said their portion lasts forever. That's why it's important. What you do today is for your forever. Be involved. Isaiah 62, the Most High set watchmen upon the walls that should not remain silent day or night, because the Most High, his concern is for the portion of the Israelites that will last forever. They shall not come to grief in bad times. In famine, they shall eat their fill. That's why we don't have to worry about, like all the other people of the world that really worry. Oh my God, martial law. All the store is going to be closed. The money system is going to be finished. Then we're going to be starving. Oh my God. No. Have you read Job 5 yet? Have you read Psalm 37 yet? You won't have to worry about that if you're a law keeper. But if you're a 2/3 Israelite Negro that wants to live like the Americans, act like they're Americans and Europeans, Asians and stuff, you want to live like them, go right ahead. Then you will be hungry. They shall not come to grief in bad times. Don't fear. In famine, they shall eat their fill, but the wicked shall perish. Verse 20 of Psalm 37. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be consumed like meadow grass consumed in the smoke. He gonna smoke them niggas. We don't have to worry about They're getting over. Them getting over is only for a time period. Remember, we're still in the time period of our punishment, of our captivity. Their time is on the horizon. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord, which are many, shall be consumed like the meadow grass consumed in smoke. The wicked man borrows and does not repay. The righteous is generous and keeps giving. Those blessed by him shall inherit the land, but those cursed by him shall be cut off. The heathens are going to be cut off. When you read Jeremiah 30, he says, verses 11 and verse 16, I'm paraphrasing. He says, the Most High said, I'm not going to put a full end to the Israelites, but I'm going to punish you in measure. But I'm going to put a full end to all the nations where I scattered you. And when you read verse 16 of Deuteronomy, Jeremiah 30, it says, he that devoured you will be devoured, and every one of your adversaries is going into captivity. All they that spoil you will be spoiled, and all they that preyed upon you, he will give for a prey. The steps of a man are made firm by the Lord when he delights in his ways. Though he stumbles, he does not fall down, for the Lord gives him support. You don't have to worry what's on the horizon. All the heathens have to worry because it's their end. It's the end of their rulership, and it's only death, total destruction, and slavery for many of the other ones, because we need a whole kingdom rebuilt, and it's going to be rebuilt by them. Are permanent, forever slaves, handmaidens and servants. When you read Daniel chapter 7, verse 27, I'm paraphrasing. It says, the kingdoms and the dominions and the greatness of the kingdoms under the whole heavens will be given to the saints of the Most High, whose kingdoms will be an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions will serve and obey. When you read Isaiah 60, and the kingdoms that don't serve and obey will be utterly wasted. You have a light at the end of the tunnel. The heathens have a heavy, destructive locomotive when that light comes towards them. Verse 25 of Psalm 37. I have been young and am now old, but I have never seen a righteous man abandoned or his children seeking bread. You are in the best, the Most High put you Israelites, you Negroes, in the best spot that you could be in. I know some of you, and even sometimes myself in the past, I'm a Negro. I got all these niggas hating me. And I don't mean black people. I mean the other nations hating me, plotting against me. I have been young and now old, but I have never seen a righteous man abandoned or his children seeking bread. It's more enlightened when you read Isaiah 49. The Most High tells the prophet Isaiah, he says, does a mother forget her suckling child? Does she abandon him? The Most High says in Isaiah 49, he said, I'm not abandoning you. And guess what? The Most High who created the heavens and earth, when you read Isaiah 44, it says the Most High is the Redeemer. He created all things. So the one who created all things said he ain't going to abandon you. You're in a good state, Israelite. You don't want to be nothing but a nigger, as they say. You don't be nothing but a nigger to them, a.k.a. Negro, a.k.a. true physical Israelite. Verse 26 of Psalm 37. He is always generous and lends, and his children are held blessed. Shun evil and do good, Israelites. Shun evil and do good, and you shall abide forever. This is a forever thing. That's why you need to be busy with the Most High and his instructions, because he's giving you a forever time period if you are one of his elect. And it's simple. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. Verse 28 of Psalm 37. For the Lord loves what is right. Israelites, for the Lord loves what is right. He does not abandon his faithful ones. They are preserved forever, while the children of the wicked will be cut off. Let me read that again. That's why I said it. I got to read Psalm 37. I didn't think you guys read it. And especially in these last days, you need to read Psalm 37. For encouragement, for strength. Remember, the Bible, the Tanakh, is the stability of your time in this dreaded time period. Psalm 37, verse 28, for the Lord loves what is right. What is right? Israelite. It says, it tells you, Psalm 119, verse 142. For the Most High law is the truth. And if it's the truth, it's what's right. For the Lord loves what is right. He does not abandon his faithful ones. They are preserved forever. This is not a jail sentence. This is a paradise sentence, a forever paradise sentence for you. If you fear the Most High, you revere him, you only walk in his ways, you have no other Elohim but him, keep his instructions, you have a paradise sentence, which is for life, which is forever. The righteous shall inherit the land and abide forever in it. The mouth of the righteous utter wisdom, and his tongue speaks what is right. The teaching of his God is in his heart. His feet do not slip. The wicked watches for the righteous, seeking to put him to death. The wicked watches for the righteous, seeking to put him to death. You saw the videos just recently. Even if it's a plot, you know they've been all about plotting to kill us. The wicked watches for the righteous. The righteous are the only ones that keep the commandments. The wicked watches for the righteous, seeking to put them to death. That's their goal, is to exterminate all the Negroes. We built the country. Now they're done with us. Now they want to get rid of us. And we're a thorn and we're a stumbling block to them, because we're telling them being a homosexual is a sin. Abortion is a sin. Lying, cheating is a sin. Disrespecting your mother and father is a sin. Backbiting, being a covet is a sin. Having another God before you is a sin. Taking the name of the Most High in vain is a sin. Making idols that are images from the heavens, from the earth, and under the waters is a sin. They don't want you walking around. They don't want you walking around telling them that eating pork, shrimp, lobsters, crab, mussels, scallops, sea urchins, spiders, bats, rats, and whatever nasty shit they like eating is abominations against the law. They think they want you to tell them they can't go to Red Lobster. They don't want you around. You're a stumbling block. You're a stumbling block because you tell them, what about Sabbath? Are you keeping it? They don't want to do that. They're too busy with Netflix and sports and going to clubs and turning it up. You think they want to wear tassels? Do you think they want to keep festivals? No, they just want to keep Christmas and 4th of July. You are a stumbling block to them. They got to get rid of you. They gotta put you in a cut. Verse 34 of Psalm 37. Look to the Lord and keep his ways, and he will raise you high that you may inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, you shall see it. And that is what we're planning. That's why I'm reading you Psalm 37 that a lot of you don't read. Look to the Lord and keep to his ways, and he will raise you up high that you may inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, they ain't sharing the kingdom with us. They're going to be in the kingdom as servants and slaves. You shall see it. So you are in the first steps of seeing them being cut off completely, being turned into perpetual slaves. I saw a wicked man, powerful, well-rooted like a robust native tree. Suddenly he vanished and was gone. I saw him, but he was not to be found. You look at these demon heathens, they got all the money, they got all the wealth, they got all the cars, the houses, the girls, the this, the that. They got all the privilege in society. I saw a wicked man, powerful, well-rooted like a robust native tree. Suddenly he vanished and was gone. I saw him, but he was not to be found. Mark the blameless, note the upright, for there is a future for the man of integrity. There's a future for you, Israelite, a glorious future that they want to cover your eyes so you can't see. That's why they want you to live like them, lawless and demonic, So the Most High, you can stay the adversary of the Most High. But transgressors shall be utterly destroyed. The future of the wicked shall be cut off. The theme is they're going to be cut off. You can have these Christians. There's a couple Christian heathens that speak up for us. You see them on the internet. They are going to be cut off as well. They're going to have a gift, though, when you read Genesis 12. It says, those that bless Israel will be blessed. Those that curse Israel will be blessed. Yeah, they have a blessings of not being a field slave. They're going to be a house slave. We're not going to come rape their wife. We're not going to make them wear messed up clothes. We're going to give them good food and housing and let them have children. But they're going to be a slave. But they ain't sharing with the promises. They are the heathens. That's why I said my channel is one of a few Torah and Tanakh-based channels on the internet. Total. I know this because I check. You know, I'm retired. I have a lot of time. And some of these Torah and Tanakh-based Israelites still talking like Christians. Oh, we got to teach the heathens. We got to treat them good. And you're still stuck in that Martin Luther King Christianity. So they're not the leaders of Israel. King David wasn't speaking like that. Read Psalm 139. And if you know anything about David, he wasn't doing that. Moses didn't do that. Joshua didn't do that. Caleb didn't do that. You just don't know the scriptures. Psalm 37, verse 39. The deliverance of the righteous come from the Lord, their stronghold in time of trouble. Anuya, she said it. She said, we don't need to be protesting with them. Let them burn the city down. And you know who's doing it? crisis actors and the paid guys that are sent by the government and stuff to burn buildings down, to punch cops out, to steal cars, rape women. They're paid to do that because they got a plot. They're painting a narrative. They want to show the destruction on television, then blame black people. Just like they have those black people face masks, Hollywood style quality, where it actually looks like a man when that heathen puts it on and he goes to rob banks. And he goes, oh, in Detroit, there are animals. They're shooting black on black crime. No, white guys with black face masks are going throughout Chicago shooting Negroes. That's why the number's so high, because they love killing the Negro, as Psalm 37 says. When will you get the message? When will you wake up? When will you come out of the matrix? And the deliverance is not going to come by us fighting them. So for you, any Gentile, he's promoting. I'm not promoting any violence here at Hebrew on the Island too. The Most High heathen is going to deal with you. As he said in Jeremiah 51, he said, for all the wicked things you did to Zion in their sight, he said, I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with this Gentile mountain. I'm going to crumble the rocks on it. He's going to do you, heathen. So your fight is not with us, it's with the Most High. The deliverance of the righteous come from the Lord, their strongholds in time of trouble. And not one time I'm telling you Negroes to back down. They try to sissify us, try to homosexualize us, to make us weak, so their general public can scare us, beat us up, intimidate us. No, be like me. I don't play no games. And I got boxing behind it. And my son got boxing techniques behind that. Kickboxing techniques. We ain't no violent people. You mess with us, we're going to bring you the heat. That's it. What I'm saying is, and what Psalm 37, the Most High is going to deliver us. What I'm saying is, somebody's hitting you, doing that, don't turn the cheek. You only turn the cheek to your brother, who is your neighbor, who's your enemy. They don't know what the Bible's talking about. The enemy that they're talking about turning the cheek is to your fellow Hebrew Israelite that turned to be your enemy. Or that fellow Hebrew Israelite, that Negro, who's your neighbor. That's the one you have to forgive and turn your cheek to. Not to these damn heathen. They hit you, hit them harder. Make them wish they didn't wake up in the morning. Shed that effeminate, weak persona. It ain't, oh, he's prideful, he's whatever. No, they just want you to be weak and scary. I'm not scared. I'm violent. You made me violent. All this abuse, you make me like this. Rah! And I advise all the other Israelites to do the same. Don't cause no trouble. They step to you, take care of business. And you know, you're really better than them. They only got a handful of strong white guys that can fight. Only a handful of them. That's all. Because then the NFL would be full of the heathens, not full of Negroes. They don't have our agility, our strength, and our fighting persona. They have a racist system, and they have the Most High putting the kibosh on us, making us down. If the Most High didn't have the kibosh on us, we would, oh my God. And whatever the Most High did to us is righteous. Because the 2/3 want to live like Americans and Europeans and the Romans and the Greeks. You want to be homosexuals, you want to eat pork and shrimps and break every law, every 613th law you want to break. We're deserving of that. And he judges us as a nation. So even the prophets had to go into slavery. But it's coming to an end, and you see it and I see it. It's unfolding. Think about it, guys that are watching. I'm going to give you a boxing example because I like boxing. I'm boxing tomorrow. Most High will. When you get somebody, when you're boxing somebody, sparring somebody, or fighting somebody, and if you got them good, you got them wounded, do you let up on them? Do you let them go, or do you increase the beat down? Well, think about what's going on in the world. They got everybody scared. They got everybody wearing masks. They got everybody staying inside. They got quarantines everywhere. Now they got threats of race riots. They got the police shooting beanbag bullets in people's heads, and they got everybody scared. So you think they want to let this great opportunity just escape? No, this is a way for them to further their New World agenda plans. One world government, one world religion, one world economic system, only to have the rich and the super surf poor. And this is what's going on right now. For a lot of people that say, oh, it's way 20, 30, 40 years. Nope. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not making any dates, but it's like it's on. In the last verse of Psalm 37, the Lord helps them and rescues them from the wicked and delivers them, for they seek refuge in him. So our rescuing is not going to come from our own strength. I only mention strength is if they attack you and try to make you afraid and want to push you around. That's all I said, to defend yourself and give them the ultimate beatdown. I didn't say to go out and protest and let's try to regain the old America or the old world way of life. Nope, this is not our world system. It's the heathens. Let them be destroyed. Let them be destroyed. Let it all go down in flames. All right. Let me show you this last thing. This is why I made the video. I'm glad you guys stood in there with me. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully it can come in a little bit. Look at this. Look close. Let me see if you can get the glare. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Look. You can see it now. That cop that killed George, supposedly, he's a crisis actor or a paid agent of the government. You see him in the Boston bombing. You see him in one of the Sandy Hook killings. You see him in the bottom of one of the Sandy Hook killings. That's the same guy. They're the same, but they know you don't know. They know you're not going to research it. Hopefully, you can see it. Let me turn off this light here. Maybe it look better. Look. Look. I know you can see it a little bit. That guy is the same guy as the guy in the Sandy Hook bombing. No, in the Boston bombing, in the Sandy Hook thing, and he's the same cop that got the knee on the thing. This is why I title Dirty Little Tricks and Plot and Racist Plots. And the reason why I show you that is the reason why I show you this. It's the same guy involved in all those incidents. What's the likelihood of that? And I'm sorry if it doesn't come as clear as I want it to. Believe me, though, you know, a new Yeshurim is not going to lie to you guys, okay? See, the reason why I show you that is because my son sent me a video of them stacking up bricks in front of municipal building. And what do you think that's for? Because remember, on their bed when they're sleeping, they're trying to find things to plot against you, to scheme against you, so you will react. And so they can kill you and put you in a FEMA camp. They want to do that. They're trying to provoke you to not think, deal with anger and rage, and let that be in the forefront of your brain so you can go pick up that brick that they put in front, smash the window so a cop can see you and shoot you, and then say, hey, I'm justified. Broke the window of the city hall, and he's trying to break in. I had to kill him because I'm scared. You know? I'm telling you, they're killing the Negroes. They've been killing the Negroes all along, and you've been catching it on videos. Usually the guy gets over, or a woman gets over, they get very little time. They don't put them in jail right away. They get GoFundMes of hundreds and thousands of dollars because they're trying to make you very angry, Israelite, so you will revolt when you go in the streets and riot. So then they have just cause in having the National Guards and the police and the sheriff shoot you and kill you and stun gun you, bring you in FEMA camps, cut your head off, give you all type of poisons and stuff like that. That is the goal. That's the goal, to eliminate you. So I showed you that photo, showing you that cop shown apparently killing this black guy who could be an actor too, to make you angry. So you won't read Psalm 37, where the Most High said, trust in me, I will rescue you. It's all about the Most High. It's all about him. He wants to take the credit. He don't want you, thousands of Negroes, going out in the street and like beating the cops and all that. You ain't going to mention him. You're going to say, oh, I was strong. I did it. That's what you're going to say. So he don't want that. He want to rescue you. So this is a new Yeshurim Israel. He on the island too. Hopefully this was edifying. Spread it. Stay on deck. Stay on deck. Spread this to your fellow Israelites. We are POWs, prisoners of war. You don't need to be doing nothing to make America great again. You don't need to be doing nothing to restore the peace and the calm and the tranquility. Let that shit go in 6th gear super fast. Let it all come crashing down, burning. We're supposed to watch, because in Daniel 7:18 it says, For the saints of the Most High will take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Deuteronomy 7:27. The kingdoms and dominions and the greatness of the kingdoms of the under the whole heaven will be given to the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions will serve and obey. And we read Isaiah 60, and the kingdoms that don't serve and obey will be utterly wasted. The only elect of the Most High are the Israelites. Isaiah 45. Jacob is my servant, Israel is my elect. Psalm 55. Gather my saints together, those that made a covenant with me through sacrifice. In all of earth's history, the only ones that went with Moses to Mount Sinai to give a sacrifice to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, were only the physical Israelites. We are the only saints. Psalm 148. He exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, Israel, people near to him, who he brought back to redeem. What one nation was that? Second Samuel 7. What one nation is like Israel in the whole earth? A people that the Most High brought back and redeemed for himself. There's nobody like us. When we talk, there's people that always say you're vanity, you're prideful, you think you're the best. And guess what? They're right. Not because I say it, it's because the scriptures say it. They have Bibles in their house, but they don't believe the scripture. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in the scripture. The only people that are great are the Israelites. That's what it says in Deuteronomy 7. Am I lying? Exodus 19. Am I lying? He said, you are above all the people upon the face of the earth. Deuteronomy 7. That's in the law. Exodus 19. He said, you're a peculiar treasure unto me. You're a kingdom of priests. He wasn't talking to the heathens. He's talking to us. So yes, I'm the best. Like that fake Arab, untalented DJ Khaled says, we the best. Yes, you're the best. I'm the best. That's how you should roll every day. This is New Year's from Israel. Hebrew on Island too. Until next time. I know you're not going to like it. My arms